Hey wet shavers and head shavers! Today we're going to be using Hipster from the Stirling Soap Company, the T2 synthetic brush by Simpsons, and the Razorock BBS coming up next. Welcome back! Well, today we're using Hipster, and I have a sample puck that I've kind of put in this steel container. I just peel the label off and stick it on the top. Save these if you got them, they come in really handy. And I love the fact that Stirling does make these sample pucks available. It's about a 3/8 inch disc that comes wrapped in plastic, and you just kind of push it down into any sort of container that you have. When I run out of these, you kind of grab Ziploc containers. I have another one here, Satsuma. So I have about 12-15 of these sample pucks. Very convenient, and quite frankly I wish more soap companies would do this. And it just lets you try out a lot of the different scents at a much more reasonable rate. And you know, for us guys who like to go through a lot of stuff and have a bunch of variety, this is really very convenient, and it lasts a long time. I have some sample pucks that are got to be a couple of years old, and maybe 10 shaves, maybe at least out of a sample puck, maybe even more. Great value. It's about $4.50 for a sample puck here in Canada. I think it's a little bit cheaper in the US as well. But Hipster, the scent, it smells like a hipster. It's got an elegant, classy scent. You know, when you picture the Italian mafia when you smell it, it's really got that elegant note to it, and it's something you would wear on a night out or to a wedding or anything like that. I think this is one of the scents I'm going to have to pull the aftershave for and pick that up. Very nice indeed. Today's brush, T2 by Simpson, the synthetic brush. Sovereign synthetic fiber, handmade. Seems to be pretty popular, and I wanted to give it a try. It's a little smaller than I expected, but I think it'll perform really well. It seems to have good backbone, nice stiffness to it. I like the three bands of the color. Simpson obviously makes excellent badger brushes and are well known for them, but looking forward to giving this a go. As a size comparison, Stirling also makes a 24mm brush, about the same size, actually exactly the same size. And compared to the Razorock 24mm plus soft brush, it's a tad shorter. So looking forward to giving that a go as well. Today's razor, Razorock BBS with the HD handle, or this might be the Bulldog handle, not sure. I'll comment below. I think it's the HD handle. Love this razor, Razorock CNC with the blade tabs covered. Excellent performer, always an excellent shave. Today's blade is going to be the Gillette Platinum. I've actually never used this blade before, and I just got it in a recent order. Love Platinum blades in general, but never tried this one. Looking forward to giving that one a try today as well, so we'll open that up together. And right off the bat I see two huge dollops of glue, which I don't normally prefer. I like blades that don't put too much wax or glue. Only seems to be on the one side. The Gillette Platinum is not visible, seems to be just kind of etched in. I've heard that etching, there's a serial number there too. So some people claim that it has to be stamped in order for it to be a legitimate blade. But this does look pretty authentic to me, so no concerns there. Mount it together like that. Nice and solid. Gonna wet my face and be right back. My head, sorry, not my face. Head is wet. Today's pre-shave is gonna be the Phoenix Ice Cube. Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements Ice Cube, which provides extra glide, lather boosting properties, and of course, most importantly, for us menthol heads, nice, cool kick. Really enjoy this stuff. Just be careful. A little bit of water on the fingertips and get that rubbed in. Okay. T2 synthetic. First use today. Squeeze a little bit of water out of the tips and start lathering. I definitely like the 24mm size of brushes. I think it's kind of the ideal balance. If I was shaving my head and my face, I might need a bigger one or something that can hold more lather, but I have 26s, 30s, and some other ones as well. This seems to be doing a pretty admirable job of picking up the soap. Nice and pasty already. That didn't take long at all. Very good so far. Okay. Add a little bit of extra water. Here we go. Right off the bat, you can feel that this did pick up a good amount of soap. I can already feel it drying out a little bit. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of water right off the bat. Keep a towel nearby if you put menthol on your head. You don't want that rolling in your eyes. This is quite good. Very pleased. Okay. Figured I'd give the T2, it's going to be difficult to say that all the time, the T2 synthetic brush a go before jumping up to the T3 or down to the T1. I'm finding the size a little bit small, so I don't think I would get the T1. But this is sizing up to be a really good travel brush. But I think I will buy the T3 because so far I'm very pleased with it. Razorock BBS with the Gillette Platinum blade. First pass. The grain. So far, it seems to be a few passes. Let's finish this pass. I don't feel that the blade is as sharp as something like the Treat. It's definitely smooth though. I know there's a lot of big fans of this blade out there, and it is a little bit more on the expensive side when it comes to the 100 packs. I also had maybe about 2 days growth as well, almost 2 days I think, maybe a little bit more. So maybe it's just having no, it's definitely smooth. Very nice, smooth blade. It may earn itself a spot in the rotation. I think there's a 7 o'clock platinum one. It comes in the black package. There's a yellow package and a green package. I've tried both those. Not a huge fan. But never got to try the one in the black package. I'm gonna rinse up and be back for pass 2. Pass 2. Now for a little brush, this seems to be pretty mighty. It's doing a good job at holding the lather. Hipster scent is really excellent. Definitely has that class feel to it. Alright, second pass across the grain. Well, that feels really comfortable. BBS is a pretty mild razor, medium mild, not super mild, just medium mild. I always enjoy shaving with this. You can be a little bit liberal on the angle and it won't bite you or send you to the hospital. Very comfortable. This blade is definitely very comfortable. The sharpness compared to some of my other ones. Treat is the one I use most often, but Feather, Kai, definitely a little bit less on the sharpness side. But a very comfortable blade. Indeed. Excellent. We'll rinse up and be back for pass 3. Pass 3. Menthol still there, front and center. Love the Phoenix Ice Cube. Performance of this is really good. Stirling's always a solid performer. I think easily my #1 soap, and I certainly have the most of them, many of them sample pucks, and several full ones as well. Against the grain pass with the leaf. I prefer using the leaf no matter what I'm using. I just find that it does a very quick job of smoothing out my head. Excellent. Wow. I'm gonna have to try the Gillette Platinums in here as well. I have Persona Platinum Chromes in here today. Whew. Man, oh man. That is smooth. All right, I'm gonna rinse up and we'll be back for the beard cleanup. Right. beard. So guys, I got a couple of videos posted now. Channel's still in its early days. But I'd love to hear your comments as to what you think of these style of videos and what I can do better. I don't want to make these too long, and I'll look for ways of shortening them in the future. But I'd love to hear your comments on what you think. And when I hit 100 subscribers, I'll shave the beard off. I think that's a fair arrangement. What do you think? The wife won't like it, but it's not her face. All right. Yeah, there's definitely a sharpness difference with this blade. It's just not as sharp as the Treat. I think even Astra is sharper than this. But it is smooth, very smooth. And I enjoyed using it. I have to try it in a couple of other razors to give it a full evaluation. But for me, I think it's definitely has promise. All right, I'm gonna rinse up and be back for the post shave. Quick cold water rinse. Next to no zinging. A little bit of zinging on my neck at the back here. And I got something going on this side, looks like a pimple or something. I've been shearing it off every shave, but today it seemed okay. I took about a 2-day break. Good alum block result. Excellent. Post shave, Lucky Tiger. And since I don't have the Hipster Aftershave, I'm going with Sandpiper by Stirling, which also is the same class of scent, a very elegant hipster type scent. And Sandpiper lasts a long time. Like Sandpiper is one of those that you'll smell it on you tomorrow, depending on how much and where you put it. Excellent. Today's balm, I'm going to use Taconic Aftershave Balm, unscented. Don't need very much at all. Excellent. Beard balm, Sandalwood. Beard balm with tea tree oil by Everyman Jack. It's kind of a stiff balm. This is actually quite stiff. Just kind of dig a little bit out with your thumbnail. And you're gonna have to rub this one really together to melt it down. Very nice scent. thanks, gentlemen. Thanks for joining me for today's shave with Razorock BBS, Hipster by Stirling, and the Trafalgar T2 synthetic brush. Please do all the YouTube stuff, like, share, subscribe, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks, guys. See you next time.